Here in New Mexico, we have an ongoing debate, red or green. Has to do with your favorite type of chili. I want to talk to you this morning about AM or FM and suggest to you that you never want to listen to AM again. Hi, I'm Ron Price. And have you ever noticed that you have some crazy thoughts come into your mind on a regular basis? Sounds like a weird transition, but stay with me for a moment. Somebody estimated, some expert somewhere, that you have 60,000 thoughts on any given day. Now, how do they know that? What do they count? Every thought is one, there's two, there's three, there's four, there's five. Come on. But say we do. Say we have 60,000 thoughts on a given day. They estimate that 95% of those thoughts are negative or wasted or unhealthy thoughts. Many are thoughts of the past, and especially regrets. Oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. Folks, that's wasted energy. Those are wasted thoughts. Many of the thoughts that we have are worries about the future that none of us can control. Wasted thoughts. 95% of your thoughts are inappropriate and not helpful. Well, that's where AM or FM comes in. I want to suggest to you that for every thought that comes into your mind, you just ask the simple question, is that for me or against me? FM or AM. Against me or for me, AM or FM. And as AM thoughts come into your mind, you don't have to dwell on them. You can't prevent them from coming in. You can't do that. Random thoughts will pop into your mind out of nowhere. You know what I'm talking about. I remember the time I was at Tingley Coliseum and a police officer walked by me, and after he had taken a few steps, I should say, I had this thought, wow, I could have just grabbed his gun and started shooting people. Where did that come from? You ever wonder who's in there anyway? And don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. Don't tell me, Ron, you're the only one. Yeah, right. We all have crazy, ludicrous, ridiculous thoughts that come into our mind on a regular basis. And the problem is we sometimes dwell on them, and you dwell on thoughts long enough, they're going to lead to actions. And again, if they were negative against me thoughts to begin with, the actions you take probably going to be regretted later on. They'll then become one of those 60,000 thoughts looking backwards of regret. We need to be careful with the thoughts that we allow to occupy our mental territory. Because again, while we're not responsible for the thoughts that come into our minds, we are responsible for what we do with those thoughts. And I'm just here to tell you, many of the thoughts that you get, well, I have my thoughts, my explanations for where they come from, but I'll save those for now. I just wanted to come to you this morning and just encourage you, that's the word I'm looking for, encourage you to be more mindful of the thoughts in your mind. Are they AM or FM? And just don't listen to the AM. You have more control than you maybe want to admit, than you maybe think. Just do it. Nike, just do it. Dr. Robert Firestone and his daughter, Dr. Lisa Firestone, coined the term the CIV, the critical inner voice. And that again goes long towards what I'm talking about right now. The critical inner voice that says you're not this enough, or you're not that enough, or you're too much this, or you're too much that. We all get those thoughts. We're not responsible for them unless we believe them and act upon them, which is typically a negative thing to do. So, just a brief encouragement for you to always listen to FM. Listen to thoughts that are for you. Read books that are going to boost your self-esteem, self-worth, self-acceptance. That's my favorite term. Listen to music or programming that has a positive nature. Please don't spend your whole life listening to the news that's negative, negative, negative. There's some other tips I think you can do to help improve your mental condition, things I'm working on, and it's helping. I'm not where I need to be yet, but they're helping. I'll plan to come back next week and share some of those with you. But for now, stop listening to AM. Just listen to FM. Is that right? Is that right?